The Eyelite Optical and St. Thomas Health Services Health Fair at the Paul Bogle High School in St. Thomas provided a wealth of health benefits and services for all who were in attendance. Presentation from members of the St. Thomas Health Services provided useful information for adults and children alike. Senior Medical Officer at the Princess Margaret Hospital, Dr. Cecil Batchelor, got the presentations going with his greetings.
It is my privilege today to bring greetings to you on behalf of the Princess Margaret Hospital. First of all, let me say how extremely impressed I am with the large turnout that I see here today. It's really good to see the amount of students and the amount of parents who have turned up to avail themselves of the opportunity to get tested and to get screened and to get examined today. As I looked at the program and I looked around at the various booths, I see that we have persons here who are going to be talking about diabetic care. They're going to be talking about eye care. They're going to be talking about foot care. I look at the booths and I see that we have the life insurance companies which are here. I suppose they'll be not only as sponsors, but to tell you about life insurance and health insurance. We have sponsors here from the food distribution companies, and we have the banks. And the bank, of course, is on board to assist, I'm sure, with sponsoring some of the events taking place. One of the things I would just like to mention very briefly is the fact that this type of partnership, this type of partnership is very much in keeping with the policy of the Ministry of Health, where we partner with private sector persons and public sector entities to promote good health care and well-being. In that sense, I must commend the main authors of this day, the persons from Eyelite Optical, who, as good corporate citizens, have set up an awareness program in 4 parishes, inclusive, of course, of St. Thomas, to bring screening activities in eye care to the population. Of course, focus mainly on the young ones, because if you can pick up eye problems in the young ones, you can, to a certain extent, help to alleviate the problems that will arise later in life. Of course, I must commend the St. Thomas Health Department, who has partnered with Eyelite Optical to make this day a success. And once again, I must also commend the various sponsors whose booths I see around, who have also partnered to make this day the success I know. And in closing, I wish that all of you here today do avail yourself of the opportunity to get screened. And those of you who might not get screened today, you ought to remember that there are something like 17 health centers in this parish, right? So there's a health center very close to all of us, and you should therefore avail yourself. If you do not get screened today, avail yourself of the services offered at these health centers to get yourself screened. I thank you very much, and as I close, I wish you once again a very productive day. Thank you.
On behalf of Eyelite Optical, Paul Bogle High School, and the St. Thomas Health Organization, we take pleasure, sir, in handing you this token, and I hope the things that are in there will do well to your body.
Thank you very much. I'm pretty sure that they will.
Dr. Smith, it is indeed a great pleasure to present this token on behalf of Eyelite Optical, Paul Bogle High School, the St. Thomas Health Department, and all the sponsors. In this day and age, health is wealth, and we want to thank you for being a part. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
With 2011 being a special year for the Paul Bogle High School, the day was punctuated with a number of interesting facts and achievements of the institution.
Yeah, it's.
No, feel purpose. What
I say, yeah.
Win the dollar.
Mr. Jackson, principal of Paul Bogle High, spoke to us about the school's 16th anniversary and the significance of the day's events.
Primary School.
As you might be aware, Paul Bogle High School started in October 1995, and in 2004 it was renamed because originally it was a junior high school which caters for students from grades 7 to 9. Since 2004, now we improved going up from grades 10 and 11, so we now cater to students from grades 7 through to 11. That means, therefore, we now do CSEC, and we had our first sitting in 2007. And what we have found is that each year the passes get better and better. In fact, in 2011, 3 of our students gained over 8 subjects, including things like chemistry and those big subjects. So as we do that, the school is now 16 years old, and when a teenager reaches 16, it's a point of celebration. So we felt that as a school we want to highlight this, so that to show that as a school we have grown. We're no longer fully adult. It's a process, but we are looking forward to when we will celebrate our 20th anniversary in 2015.
Diabetes is a disease caused by either insufficient insulin production or decreased sensitivity of cells to insulin. It results in elevated blood glucose levels. There are 2 types of diabetes. Type 1, which is otherwise called the insulin dependent, and this is caused by the autoimmune destruction of insulin. Type 2, which is the non-insulin dependent, is characterized by insulin resistance. And there are very many symptoms that are related to this disease. They include excessive thirst, frequent urination, blurred vision, and even weight loss. As we might know, diabetes cannot be cured, however, it can be controlled. And there are 3 ways that we can help to control this disease: exercise, medication, and our diet. Exercise increases the sensitivity of our body cells. And with the medication in the type 1, the insulin will be broken down. In the type 2, the medication will increase your pancreatic insulin production, decrease glucose production by the liver, enhance insulin action, and slows down our carbs digestion. And for persons with diabetes, we encourage that you have 5 to 6 small meals per day, and this will basically help with the regulation of your blood glucose. Also, you should reduce your sugar intakes. And with that, and diabetes on the rise, we have formulated a product, Glucerna, that is specifically designed for persons with diabetes. Glucerna here is complete balanced nutrition for persons with diabetes. It is complete in our proportion of your macronutrients, which are your protein, your fats, and your carbohydrates. And thank you very much. And please remember to eat healthy and stay healthy.
While being entertained with music and dance, some 80 students had dental checkups, and more than twice that number of parents had their blood pressure and diabetes levels checked. We'll have more on the successes of the Eyelite Optical and St. Thomas Health Services Health Fair after this short break.